So we're gonna start with the ugly, just get out the worst of it out of the way. Now, we talk about Pastor Nganga too often, and if you don't know who Pastor Nganga is, he is the leader, the name of this church. He is the leader of the Nino Evangelism Center, and it's a very popular church here. Everyone knows him. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we did talk about Pastor Mwingi, a pastor of another church, telling him that he needs to go to therapy and he's going through things because he's doing some crazy things in church. Now, the latest thing for him to do, and that's why we're discussing him today, is that he is twerking in church. Now, the context of why he's twerking in church seems to be unclear. Perhaps he was just illustrating exactly what people are doing as far as, maybe how people are, doing twerking outside there. But you don't need to twerk.
No.
Like, we can get the gist of what you mean when you say, why are you guys twerking? If you're trying to tell us not to do it, demonstrating in church, especially when you're a whole grown man, And here's the thing, I'm here for, there's a type of preaching which I really appreciate, which is very much about, this is the word, and, do the best you can, cleanse yourself spiritually, like Joe Austin. Now, this concept, the bashing type of preaching. Don't do this, don't do that. We don't like Joe Austin?
No, Joe Austin didn't let people in during the hurricane.
That was not true. Even what Tyler Perry said, it wasn't true. He said it wasn't true.
Oh, well, Tyler Perry said it wasn't true.
Did you ask him yourself?
No, yes.
Did you ask him yourself?
No, Tyler Perry said that wasn't true.
Okay.
Anyway, we're sidetracking. I love Joe Austin. I think he preaches, to me personally, he preaches to my spirit. He doesn't have to preach to every black spirit. Anyway, so Pastor Nganga has been, there's this video that's been circulating of him twerking in church. Now, a lot of church members and other people, the netizens, have something to say about this because, of course, it's inappropriate behavior. Do we have a video? I'm not sure if we have a video. What do you guys think?
So he was, but just to add on to it though, because he was allegedly also wearing a scarf. He was very much impersonating women twerking. So I just want to put that out there. But we talked about the idea of either A, he's crazy, or B, he's just inappropriate. I kind of feel like there's got to be a name for it, but that sort of syndrome where people act extra in front of a camera. He knows eyes are on him. That's why he's acting extra. I don't know if it's something that he was born with or something, but I think he internalized the popularity in the worst of ways. And so that's how it's coming out. Because I'm not going to say Satan took over him or, he's gone to the devil or something. I'm not going to say something as extreme as that. But I am going to say, we've all been in this industry for a while, whatever it be. We see people go all the time to these lengths. And it's just, he's taking it OTT. And, this is, unfortunately, he's going to deal with the repercussions. But that's where I think it is.
Yeah, I agree. It's either A, he's psychotically crazy, there's something mentally wrong with him. I think it's a syndrome of some kind. Look it up. Let us know on the hashtag Ebru Let's Talk. But either there's a syndrome going on or he's doing it for publicity. It's a publicity stunt. And that's not a place as a pastor to do in a church. That's how I personally feel, but that's absolutely ridiculous. Pastor Nganga, I'm done with him. I'm done with him,
I just don't know of a publicity stunt that's not charity, that's okay for a pastor to do. Honestly, I feel unless I'm seeing a story about a pastor who's this pastor built a school, built a hospital, gave all this money, something to this. I always assume okay, so why is he doing this? Why is he acting like this? This seems not the actions of a man of God kind of thing.
But churches are business now.
Yeah, they are.
We're
so sad.
Now it's who's the most popular pastor, who has the most people in your church, who's the richest. That's a
popularity
contest.
You
know what I mean? And also for the members of this church, this is not a personal attack on your church at all or what goes on in your church. It's specifically Pastor Nganga who is constantly a topic of conversation about some ridiculous shenanigans. I want to be talking about pastors about, oh wow, there was a rally of pastors who are giving out, so much maybe food and clothes to children. I'm sure they do that, but we need more of that. I want to hear breaking news of records being broken about how churches and masses and pastors are really encouraging people to do better. And as I said, there's a kind of preaching which sometimes is all about people who do this are bad. People who do this are bad. Like, you know, if you're talking about people who are twerking, all you gotta communicate, as far as I'm concerned, is there is a mannerism to conduct yourself as a Christian.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Well,
I feel like we all got
not only that, but I literally don't know anywhere in the Bible, correct me if I'm wrong, where it's like twerking is a sin. Like, I just don't understand why it was taken so seriously to the point where he decided to even do this. Or it's just like, because I feel like dancing culturally goes back centuries. Like, it's us who kind of sexualize it and twisted it into something. And that's even tied into like a bunch of different views as far as like how we view women. But I think my question is, because we do talk about Pastor Nganga so much, how do the people who go to his church feel? Are they going because they still see him as a man of God? Or are they going because they're like, put on the show, bro. Like, like they're going in, like all I have to do is to pay tithe, and then I see this guy like dance around and go crazy.
Act like an ape.
Exactly.
Like, honestly,
act like an ape.
I wonder if like his church is growing or is growing because of the mass popularity that he's getting in the media, and because of that, or it's dwindling.
Or if he's suffering.
But as you can see, we're not able to play the video. So if you are in this service and you would like to clear this, because we could totally be wrong, and maybe the context of this was like, you know, great. And the reason why we are taking that it wasn't is because of the responses of people who were there. But if you are here, you watch this show and you feel like we really have got it so wrong, please let us know. The hashtag is Ebru Let's Talk and the SMS sign is 4092. Clear the air. And I honestly don't want to be the person who just like is going like 100 miles an hour the wrong way.
Absolutely.
So, you know, just pull us back if we got it wrong. But if we don't, also share that. You know, if you were there, what did you think?
Give us, honestly, give us the first-hand responses if you were part of his church, because we want to hear it no matter what. Whether we're right, whether we're wrong, whether like he's a better dancer than any of us actually expected and maybe that's why he did it. Of course we want to know, but get on the hashtag Ebru Let's Talk and the text on 40920. What was his dancing actually like?